great, even though that took way longer than it should have, and, you know, when I left actually it wouldn't go in gear. So hopefully that's just a linkage, but who knows for sure. I was gonna check that, but I was on the phone with my dad at the time, and I just told him, well, hey, can you do a rapid test really quick? Because I knew that he was sick. He took a rapid test, and it turned out positive, so yeah. It's just not the way I wanted to do this, but that's okay. You know, and I wanted to be in my convertible, because, like, right now, it's perfect convertible weather that we're having. I mean, it's like, it's freaking 19 degrees. It's beautiful. But okay. Well, it's cool that you came on to the live streams, guys. It is 19 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Sorry. Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate that, because, yeah, like, it screwed me up. So it's likely to, like, hopefully he's gonna be okay. And, you know, that I don't have to rush him to the hospital, because actually he had to go to the hospital last night because of, he had pains, and what they diagnosed from it was like, it was just muscle spasms, but like he was in such an immense amount of pain. So, you know, that's concerning. And yeah, I'm just not. I honestly just want to cry about the situation, but I can't. I mean, I can, but, you know, it's one of those deals where I'm on the highway, you know, and I can't just break down from it. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's pretty warm, actually. That's yeah, that's fine. Cause I don't know, like, cause okay, so 90, that's closer to 30-ish degrees. So wow, that's a McLaren that just went by, like a 720S or something like that. That's cool. I don't know my designations on McLarens, to be honest. I know an MP412C when I see one, but, and of course I know a McLaren F1, but I've never seen one on the road. I've never seen one in person, period, so there's that. Yeah, I just think, like, today I got up and I was in a good mood, you know. Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing, though. I will have a good cry later. It just, right now, I'm going down the highway. I don't want to be too distracted from that. Like, I mean, I'm talking to y'all, I'm reading your messages or whatever, but, you know, I'm able to just glance over really quick. And, like, and luckily the highway isn't super busy or anything like that, you know, it's, the QE2 is actually not too bad. Hey, it's all good. I get it. You know, it just sucks because everything was looking up so amazingly, you know, like, my YouTube has been doing really good. Got the motor swap going on Lilo, she's running fantastic. Like, I really have no gripes with that. To be honest. Okay, for one, don't call me baby girl. Because even though you might be from the south or whatever, I just find that incredibly uncomfortable. And just like, because I'm not your girl or anything like that. I understand like what you're saying, but just please don't call me that. And second, if I start crying right now, I'm gonna have to pull over to the side of the highway, and I don't really want to do that. Because the thing is, pulling over to the side of the highway in this car is actually a little dangerous because it's not very fast. It takes a long time to get up to highway speeds again. It's a very slow car. So at it's just one of your mannerisms, and I get it. It's just, for me, it's just uncomfortable, you know, because I'm in Canada, and like usually when you call somebody baby girl, it's like, hey, you're my girl, you know, and everyone's like, oh, no, I'm not. So that's all, right? It's different climates and whatnot. I'm assuming you're from the South, considering you're saying it's just that's a Southern thing, mostly. But yeah, like, you know, driving down the highway here, it's a beautiful day. Like, weather's nice. I've got the wind in my hair, not the way I wanted it. Like, windows up with the wind in my hair, because I have these fresh air vents that are really nice, actually. There we go, just point that up a bit more. There we go. Just makes it nice and cool in here, and it's just fantastic. You know? But yeah, like, I got stuff planned, like, on Saturday, I was gonna go back up to, Edmonton for a car show, but now that's not gonna happen. Because again, my dad has COVID, so I'm only, like, I'm gonna be doing rapid tests every day if I have to leave the house. And, you know, because, yeah, because that's one thing, like, maybe I'll be lucky and not get it, like my dad, because when I had it, he didn't get it, and then, you know, it's rough. And I'm, like, super freaking tired, too. Hey, how's it going? I definitely appreciate you coming on the live stream, and I really appreciate your support on all my comments and stuff like that. Because, yeah, I see a lot commenting on my videos, and it's really awesome. You know, like yesterday we got the motor stabbed in, and everything wired up last night. It was great. But for some reason, it's not going into gear right now, so I think it's a linkage. And, okay, that sounds like fun. Well, I hope you have fun and stay safe. Because, you know, the status we're freaking living with COVID, it's awful. Sadly, because, yeah, like my dad has it. So that's why I'm going home right now. Even though I needed to go home anyways, because I wanted to, but then also there was something I needed to do while I was at home too. Now that's gonna be a struggle. Okay, I'm also not gonna do that either. No. Like, I'm never gonna show off what I'm wearing that way. Plus, I'm also driving, so how the hell am I supposed to do that? Like, that's just stupid. Like, I have you guys on my... I have a dash mount for my phone, and it's just sitting there. Like, honestly, the stuff that you're asking is just... It's ridiculous. Like, you know, it's... Yeah. Like, to be honest, I mean, I'm tempted to. Don't get me wrong. Definitely tempted. And I am so freaking tagged too. Like, I love working on it. Although, like, I do not want to do a motor swap like that again. Like, that was just so tiring. And, like, the problem is, I have a lot of fatigue. Since getting COVID back in January, my body is not the way it used to. I have to take constant breaks whenever else, and it's very easy for me to overwork my body, so I do have to be careful when it comes to that, because, yeah, like, that could get dangerous, to be honest, and I don't want to be a danger to myself, because, you know, like, the other day, actually, it was last week, I was live on Nomataz's YouTube channel, and in the middle of this live, I was feeling a little lightheaded. I went up to get a bottle of water, and I took 2 steps and fainted on the floor. Like, you don't actually see it on camera, you hear it though. And it's just, oh. You know, like, and that's the first time I've ever fainted, so. Yes, it is. It hardly pays the bills, to be honest, like, but it does. So, yeah, it's just one of those deals that, you know, because, yeah, I don't make a lot of money. I really don't. And, like, to be honest, like, most of my videos make less than $10 a video, right? So I actually spend way more than I make typically. The only videos that, you know, are like an actual profit are the ones where I'm just sitting in front of my car. Hey Cody, I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I'm actually 50 kilometers outside of Red Deer. So I definitely will. And that's actually my buddy Cody there. Me and him are pretty good friends actually. His 2020 California Special Mustang, I actually reviewed that on the channel, so if you want to check that out, if you haven't already, go check it out. I did that last summer, first ever car review, a lot of fun. I have a different structure of how I do car reviews after that, but that was fun, and that was, again, that was the prototype, right? So, there's always stuff you want to change. traveling back under good circumstances so I can go back up to Edmonton for the car show and stuff like that, but I can't. I have to cancel that. So, and sadly, I committed to it, but I can't anymore. This is my 1981 Mustang. She has the 200 inline six. trust him. There you go, Cody. Now you should be able to, if you weren't able to put a link in the chat before, you should be able to now. I just made you a moderator because I do trust you, so you're not gonna do stupid shit on my channel. Because, yeah, like, you know, like, and that's the one thing. There it is. And I've got a Civic just blowing by me. That video was so much fun to film, and like I can't wait to do more reviews in the future. Like, who knows? Maybe at some point I might do a review of this car, even though I own it. But interesting design that way. And you just heard my fucking tire rub there. I have 129,376 kilometers on this car. That's all it's got. I myself have put on about 25,000 of those kilometers. So, well, actually, my dad put on about 4,000 of those himself. But the rest of that's been me. So, about 21,000 kilometers I've put on those cars since 2020 when I got it on the road. So I bought this car with 104,500 kilometers on it, and then I started the rebuild of this car, and it's come a long way, and it's still nowhere near done. Like, we're just getting started. Well, see, I need to hammer out the fenders on this, so that they don't. And it's just like, I was gonna do that today, but then I heard that news with my dad, so I wanted to get home and take care of him. So yeah, but then also, I would have already had that done before I called my dad. If the transmission on Lilo decided it wanted to shift, I'm assuming it's just the linkage, so probably one of Keith will figure it out, I'm sure. Because yeah, we snapped everything in perfectly, you know, the torque converter's in properly, just everything. So it may have just slipped off, the nut may have fallen out or something. You know, it happens, right? Because we did have it off twice, so we'll see. And that was a sweet Mustang that just went by. The problem is you guys can't see what's out the window really. Well, I mean, you kind of can, but it's very bright. It was better when it was a little darker. And to be honest, it was better when it was a little darker because it was cooler air coming through here. And then also not as much beating down heat on me because it's hot. Like, in this car, because it doesn't have air conditioning, right? The air you see blowing on my face is the fresh air vents that I have in the car. Manually downshifted so I can get back up to speed again, so I didn't get rear-ended by this subject behind me. That's probably not a bad idea, actually. Oh yeah, like, I mean, I am tired, but I'm not falling asleep yet. And that's actually one of the reasons why that, you know, I did the live stream so that I can keep a little more focused. Like, I can drive, yeah, but then I can talk to you guys too, right? And the problem is, because I can't, okay, what are with all these accounts? Who the hell are these trolls? My God. The phone's too hot for me to freaking get rid of them too. Son of a bitch. Okay, and I can't get rid of this damn comments. What the hell? Come on, you bitch. There we go. There. Right. Oh yeah, like I know how they work and everything. And like it's not a bad idea. I just I hadn't thought about doing that. Because especially with the AODs, they can be a little glass like that if they're not properly aligned and everything, and like with their TV setup, right? With their, it's not a TV cable, it's a TV rod. It's not actually a kickdown, so yeah. It looks like a kickdown cable, but it's not actually, or a kickdown rod, but it's not. So, although something that I think we'll have to do in Lilo as well, because a T5 in this car. Actually, oh yeah, the M5 R2 is not the Mazda 5-speed tranny that they never put under a V8? Or am I thinking of something else there? Or am I getting my information confused as well? Because that doesn't happen. Oh, okay, that's what it is. I mean, I guess it depends on how much power you're running. That M5 R2 would actually be a good little tranny for you. Because, I mean, yeah, I would just go with the T5. It's just, you know, easier to find. Well, I mean, T5s can be expensive, I suppose. I don't know how expensive those M5s are, but... Once Acura goes by, I'll pass this like it, definitely. Definitely. Ooh, was that an SHO? Whoa, I think I just saw a first-gen SHO go by me. That's really cool. And actually, I know where there's a first-gen SHO that, it needs a better paint job than it has, because it's just horrible, but, what it, I don't know any information on it. I know it's got the flat tires, but it's so cool. See, I've never spun a rod. I've never put a piston through the block, you know. Your XR8. What year XR8? Because I know exactly what that is. That's cool. Yeah, because that's the Falcon, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, eventually I'm sure I'll put a piston through the block. Like, to be honest, I'm a little disappointed that when I blew up the motor, because if you're going to blow up a motor, you should blow up a motor properly and blow it up, right? Because, yeah, that motor is still actually drivable if somebody wanted to throw it in a car and just, you know, go through so much oil. Oh, definitely. Like, that's the common misconception, actually, that with, like, inline sixes, people think, oh, you know, or, like, sixes in general, that they just have that raspy tone, and, like, it depends on how you do the exhaust. Because, like, this inline six, you know, I have people think that it's a 302 all the time. They'll ask, like, they'll hear it idle, and especially when, because this thing has, the carburetor it has this cold idle function, which is kind of annoying to deal with, actually. I don't like it, because the one thing is, when I put it into park, like, put this car into park, and with that high idle thing, oh yeah, it'll immediately rev to like 2 grand, and I try and shut it off before it does that, but if I don't, it kind of diesels for a second. You know, you'll hear it, you know, keep running and then go, and then die, right? Instead of just shutting off. So, I'm not a fan of that, really, of this carburetor. Other than that, the thing runs fantastic. But like, one thing is, because like, because with not all 6-cylinders, there are some 6-cylinders out there that, yeah, they're just gonna sound a bit raspy no matter what you do to them, what mufflers you put on, what you do with the exhaust. But what I have learned though is like, okay, if you're going to do exhaust on your car, it's consider what you want the sound to be. If you want a little more of a raspy tone with your 6, get an X pipe. If you want that more baritone noise, get an H pipe. But then also, okay, dude, you need to let me over right now. Dude, let